Welcome everyone, my name is Phantom. So we're just a few days away from Rave the Redwoods being released, which is Infinite Warfare's first DLC Zombies map. So, I mean, obviously we want this map to be a good map, so let's talk about it. Is Rave the Redwoods, from what we've seen so far from the trailers, the videos, the information, is it going to be a good map? So first off, I'm going to tell you the things why it might be a good map. Then later on I'll tell you the reasons why it might be a terrible, disgusting, ugly map. So the first reason why it might be good is this isn't their first map. Zombies in Spaceland was their first map where they might have experimented with ideas and they got feedback from the community, so now they should know what we want. They should have different ideas of what we like and what we don't like to implement it into the second map. So that's just a simple reason. However, I said for this same reason Revelations would be the best zombies map ever before it came out, and I think I was wrong, just a little bit, just an incy-wincy bit. Okay, so obviously we want a storyline. Even if you're not too invested in the storyline, you still want it to be there because it helps with the Easter eggs, cutscenes, and interesting stuff like that. And to be honest, I've said this before, Zombies in Spaceland literally had no story. Well, it did, but it didn't add anything to what we already knew before the game even came out. Like, Jesus Christ, there's nothing in there. So Rave the Redwoods needs to build the characters more, which is going to be hard because they keep changing the characters. There needs to be an ending cutscene, which is pretty much confirmed. There will be an Easter egg ending cutscene. There needs to be more story on who Willard Wyler is, what is he doing, and why is he doing it, and, you know, make us care. The next thing what might be good is the setting. So as soon as Zombies in Spaceland got teased, announced, whatever, I wasn't too happy. I didn't like the setting, I didn't like the vibe, and then I thought, okay, it might be good. Then the map came out, and I've probably played it twice. Yeah, that happened 2 times. But I'm liking the look of the new setting of Rave the Redwoods. It's supposed to be a scary thing, you know. It's all spooky. There's like yetis and stuff or whatever. There's like a cool moon, lake, forest. It's just cool. It's definitely better setting. It has a better setting than the first map did. Okay, now it's time to go all negative, because negative is really fun, but it's depressing. Rip. So why might Rave the Redwoods suck? Okay, so number 1, it's tied to the name Infinite Warfare, and this sort of makes sense. So it's tied to the name Infinite Warfare. People hate Infinite Warfare. There's a whole negative vibe around it. So even if they release the best map ever, it's gonna get hate. It's gonna be a meme to dislike it, right? So that sort of makes sense in this video. It sort of doesn't, but no matter what, Rave the Redwoods is going to get hate. People are going to say it's bad, and that sort of attributes to the whole overall aspect of it. I hope that made sense. So just before I said it looks cool, it has a better vibe than Zombies in Spaceland. However, there's still this whole music thing to it, and I don't think they're getting the settings, the theme, the vibe for the maps right. I mean, it's zombies, right? They're supposed to be in horror movies. Yet all these bright lights, you know, like the paint, the music, it takes away from the whole horror aspect. Now, I know it's not supposed to be as serious as Treyarch Zombies, yet they've still said that it's supposed to be horror films, yet it doesn't seem horror at all. It's not scary. The whole music, I just don't dig. I don't like the music vibe, okay? I don't like the film music vibe, and that's what they're going with, and I just dislike that, to be honest. You might like it, you might dislike it. Tell me what you think in the comments down below. So, for whatever reason, Zombies in Spaceland wasn't very replayable. As I said, I probably played it twice. I watched some videos on it, I played it, and then I was gonna play it again, and I was like, what's making me want to play this? And I don't know if it's because there's no storyline, because it's not as developed as Treyarch Zombies, but nothing made me want to actually play it again. And I hope Rave the Redwoods doesn't have the same feeling. I hope I don't play it, then I'm just like, yeah, okay, that was it, that's all it has to offer. I hope it has a lot more. So off the top of my head, I think there's sort of good points and bad points here. It's sort of equal. We're just gonna have to see how they actually pulled up off the map. It has some cool ideas in there, but what I've noticed is through live streams, Twitter and video, the Zombies team for Infinite Warfare have released so much information about it. And that's... I know they're not Treyarch zombies, but that's what made zombies so cool in the first place, the mysteriousness of it, how we had to find everything. Yet they're literally telling us that there's going to be an Easter egg cutscene, they're telling us what the weapons are, what they do, and everything, and we just need to keep some stuff secret, keep some mysteries for us to actually care about when we go and find out about it. Like I saw JC Backfire, a YouTuber, saying that Lee Ross on the livestream said that you don't spawn in with any weapons, you just have your fists, and JC made a good point saying they shouldn't have announced that, they should have just let us spawn in to see that, and it would have been a cool surprise, like, oh wow, we just have our fists to defend ourselves. But instead they've told us it, they've ruined everything, they've ruined the secret. So tell me what you think below, are you looking forward to it or not? Somebody commented on one of my previous videos, said that my expectations were high for this map. So I wanted to sort of take what I think about the map and put it into a video, and I say think of a map before we've even had the map. So this could change, I'll be doing an ups and downs video on it later, so that's my series where I look at all the good points and bad points, so that'll be when we actually know everything about the map. So if you did enjoy, leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.